Thank you for hiring your Toleno. Let's take a look around it. Here you have your keys for your vehicle. This one is for the ignition, and this is for all the locks on the outside of the van, like your chemical toilet and your garage.
Do not push this in and try to lock it like that. That will break the key. So only lock it when it's out in that position and turn.
On the driver's window, you will find the height, and the length of the vehicle is just under 6 meters. When you collect your motorhome, it will be filled with diesel, but to fill it up, you pull on the lever here. You will also see there is AdBlue. This will also be filled up when you collect your vehicle. Your electric hookup point can be accessed here. To release your chemical toilet, make sure to pull up on the blue lever and then slide it out. To remove the waste, just unscrew this lid and then tip it into the designated area. When you collect your motorhome, it will be filled with water, but to top it up, you turn on the handle and you pull this out. Your hose can then go in there and begin to top it up with water. Underneath the vehicle, you will see 2 taps, a blue one and a grey one. The blue tap does release fresh water, and the grey tap is how you empty the grey water from your vehicle. Here you will find your gas. In a Toleno, it is LPG gas. It does come filled, but make sure you go to garages that sell LPG gas.
To fill the vehicle up, if you need to, simply take your nozzle away like this. Your gas connection will come at that, and you'll see the 2 sides to that. Simply put that into the position like such, and it will rotate into position. Once it's locked, you can then simply pull it, and that's ready to start filling. So once you're satisfied that you've filled your gas up, to disconnect it, simply pull the lever back. You'll hear that noise. Turn in and pull. I wouldn't touch that because that can get very cold when you're filling it with gas.
At the back of the van, you will see this small compartment. Inside, you will find the green chem for your toilet, electric hookup cable, and your water hose. Each vehicle comes with thermal blinds, which can be used on the front windows of the van. Your 3-pin plug sockets will only work if you're hooked up to electric. Once you have parked up, make sure your gas or electric is on first. The first button is your power, the second is your lights, and the third is the water pump. It is really important to have all 3 buttons on in order to operate the vehicle properly once you're stationed. On the right hand side, you've got your outside light, and you've also got this button, which, if you can see, it will show you the percentage of fresh water and grey water that you have in the vehicle. To your left, you will find your heating control, and to the right, you will see your hot water. On each panel, you will see your gas source and electric source. Making sure that your gas or electric is on first, you then press the source that you are using. To turn your heating up, you press the plus sign, and to turn it down, you press the minus. Once the heating is fully ignited, this symbol will turn orange. For your hot water, it is the same, where you've got your gas and your electric sources, making sure that it's on before pressing what you are using. The only difference is that you cannot turn up the hot water. It will slowly start to rise as the water is heating up. Before leaving, make sure to turn both your panels off. To do so, you press the minus on them both to make sure they're all the way down, and then you turn the power off button on the other panel. The panels are motion censored, so don't worry if they do go blank, they will still be working. Here you have your 2 gas burner hob and your oven and grill. To ignite the hob, you push in and then turn it. Here is your grill. To turn it on, you turn it and then ignite. In here you have your toilet and shower. Before you use the toilet, make sure to open up the lever. When the toilet is not in use, make sure to shut the lever over. Here you have your fridge. Make sure that you're either on gas or electric before coming in and selecting the source on the fridge.
Once you're parked up at a campsite, you might find that the ground is uneven. So all our vehicles come with levelling ramps, which you can position under the tyre of the vehicle like that, or at the front, like so. And simply by manoeuvring these into the correct positions, you can get the height or the levels fixed in the van so it's not sitting at an angle. We'd also always recommend when you are reversing the vehicle that you've got somebody outside the vehicle and helping you to direct, so that you're making sure that any obstacles are clear and aware of before doing so. One thing to be aware of when you're driving in the Highlands or anywhere in Scotland is that motorhomes tend to have a wider wing mirror span, so you just have to make sure that you give yourself just that bit of extra distance between you and vehicles travelling in the opposite direction with your wing mirrors. The second thing to remember is the vehicle's height, and make sure that you keep aware of any branches that are overhanging or low bridges, so that you're not damaging the top of the vehicle.
Enjoy your holiday in your Toleno.